Good day, YouTube. It is the 22nd of October, 2024. And my wife and I are big collectors of lamps. I collect lanterns, lamps, railroad, Aladdin, and such. And we just got back from a road trip to Central Oregon, and we picked up a couple lamps for our growing, very large collection. And they're just some stuff that we just love and have to have. And I just answered an ad on Marketplace. Guy had a bunch. He is a storage unit purchaser, and I went through a shelf full of stuff that he had and picked these 5 out of his stash. I'll go over these just real quick, and then we'll get on to what I was going to get onto. So this here is Aladdin. This has a number 12 burner. This is 1928 and 1932, if I remember correctly. I was concerned. I had him send me a close-up photo of this one because it had this switch popping through the fill hole. There's the nut and such that was on it. I was concerned that somebody may have drilled a hole in it or somehow ruined the burner. And that this wouldn't be something I would want to add to my Aladdin collection. Turns out all they ever did is put the switch in and nothing more. So the burner is still intact. There's no wick in it at the moment. Obviously no mantle, but it's not hurt in any way. So it's got a few dings in it. It's not perfect by any means. I just thought I'd polish it up. It would make a really good display lamp, and we may have picked up a shade. Well, we did pick up a shade or two over the last couple weeks. A 10-inch shade, and yeah, I'll show you this. Sorry, my stuff's kind of dirty. I heat with wood over here. This is a smaller shade, and this is a Coleman gasoline lamp. But anyway, shades kind of make the lamp pretty cool. So I'll just polish this up. I'll order a shade fitter for it and a cap, and make this cute little Aladdin part of our collection. This is a cute little lamp. I like them when they're kind of medium to small size. It's got a lot of design and stuff on the base. This is what's called the font. This is what holds the lamp oil or kerosene, right? And this is in good shape. We'll just clean it up. We'll get a chimney for it and go from there. We'll leave that to last. These, I'm sure the guy had no idea, but these are crystalline. Okay, I'm hoping you can see that it says that. C-R-E-S-T-O-L-I-N-E, crystalline. Vapo, okay? Think of Vicks Vapor Rub. Remember the humidifier your mom had and stuff when you weren't feeling good, had a stuffy nose and all that? She put Vicks in the humidifier next to your bed. Well, this is the burner. The font and burner would have had a small chimney on it in a cast iron contraption that had a cup on the top that you would put Vicks in, or crystalline in, back in the day, 100 years ago, 100 plus years ago. And this little lamp would burn and warm up the Vicks, and put the Vicks in the air. You would breathe that in and relieve your congestion. Well, we have a couple of complete crystalline lamps at home in our collection. In fact, one of them was missing the chimney, and I just ordered it a couple days ago. It's taken me literally years to find one, but I found a reproduction and I have it coming. So we'll have 2 complete crystalline lamps. Exciting, isn't it? So anyway, it was cool to find these from a storage unit buyer, and I know he had no idea what these were. But you can see a little residue in here from the kerosene or lamp oil or whatever they had in their lamps, and we need to get that out. This is a better example. Hang on, I'm going to try and pull that chimney off. It's a little stuck. All right, it's off. And this one's pretty yucky. And I love cast iron cookware. I'm trying to spin that off. And I've been restoring some here recently. And I have a tank outside right now full of lye and water. Okay, lye is the very best drain opener stuff you can get. And if I were to soak this in my tank of lye, just like I would a cast iron skillet, I could eat all that stuff off of there. So let's prepare these to go put in my tank of lye. We'll tie a rope to them, stuff, and send them on in there. And let's get rid of all this guck on it. Then we'll wash them up. We'll do the little guys too. Okay, maybe I find a basket or something to submerge them and I can get them back out of there. Lie's no joke though, guys. You want to get that stuff on you. If you threw, like a piece of chicken or something in there, if you left it in there long enough, there would be nothing left of it. It would liquefy it. So it's no joke. Don't get it on you. Don't mess around with it. But it sure make good, easy work of these guys. So let's get these ready, and let's get them soaking. Let's get them clean, and I'll kind of show you how to bring them back to life. Here we go. All right, I've got them hog tied. I got these little clips holding these, and this is just a way to retrieve them out of it's like a 20-gallon tote or something. So let's go dunk this one in. Now, I'd have pulled the burner off of this, but it's really stuck. My guess is after we soak this, that I'll be able to get that off easier. If it doesn't come off easier, then you will start applying heat with a heat gun, etc. But and kind of go from there. So, but let's get this one soaking. I took the cap off and threw the burner. So again, this is lye and water. It's so dark because I removed the seasoning off the cast iron skillets and such in it. She's gonna float till we sink it. But remember, guys, stuff's no joke. It'll get you. Alright, then we just let that drape. Let's go get the little ones. We'll get them in there. My guess is later this afternoon we could pull them out and get them cleaned up. You want to, something to neutralize the lye. And I always tell everybody, good soapy substance. We use something like Awesome Cleaner and put them in the sink, hot water kind of thing. We'll get these things clean and shiny. Alright. Bug, 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 bug. Keep these covered. You don't want any critters finding their way in there. Okay, we'll try them this afternoon. All right, let's grab these out of there. That's my neighbor dog, Stout. He's a good boy. Yeah, he lets me know when somebody comes on the property that isn't me, and that's a good thing. All right, let's drag these out. I put them in at 11:30. I think it's close to 3. It's been a 3-hour deal. Not sure. Let's take it over here to the hose. Oh yeah, they cleaned. They did good. They are beautiful. Okay. Very nice. Crystalline kerosene. Alright, I'm going to set these upside down for a minute over here. Then we'll get the other one out. Stout, you should come over here and help me, bud. Yeah, you'd be a good boy, huh? Relatively new dog for my neighbor. Hopefully this cleaned as well as the little guys. Little guys were less dirty than this one. See that? Nice and clean. Alright, let's get these in and get them dried off. And here we are, boys and girls. They are all back together. They are beautiful. So when I answered the ad, it said, it had a whole shelf full miscellaneous oil lamps. I only grabbed the ones that interested me. There was a lot of them that were just plain and common. That I wasn't interested in. They were a little newer. This one's a 3-piece mold. You can see the mold lines, and they put that together, I guess. So they were advertised at $15 each, and I put these all together plus that little radio. So I bought a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I asked if $60 would be okay. And he said that would be fine. So basically I bought 4. He probably could conclude that these are the value of 1. However, they're probably more value than all of these put together. Alright, I have also cleaned up the other 2. Let me bring those over. And just like that. So I took a green Scotch-Brite to this guy, got all the finish off of it. Yeah, they had sprayed some sort of finish on these things, and then polished it. I use semi-chrome. Here, I'll show you. This is semi-chrome. Really, really good polish for lamps and such. And I swiped a Aladdin chimney off one of my other lamps just to show you what it would look like with a chimney on it. Of course, it does not have a mantle in it currently, and we'll probably fit a shade to this lamp as well. So we'll put a 10-inch fitter which fits here. There'll be a ring around it, and then we could set a shade over it. We did pick up a shade, maybe 2 shades over the weekend, so I need to order a fitter for this. You can order them in either a nickel finish or a brass finish, and I need to order a brass plug because it was missing one. That switch was in that hole. Thankfully they didn't drill a hole in it, and it's pretty cool. So circa 1928 to 1932, I believe, for the Model 12 burner. Okay, I grabbed a chimney off one of my other lamps here at the shop for this guy, just to show you what it is complete. I ordered a bunch of chimneys a couple days ago, so they should start coming in this week. And then we need to take a hard look at our lamp collection, which is about what we're going to do, which is why I'm kind of into these for the minute. We're about to pull all the lamps off of a really big shelf. I might video it for fun and clean them all up, clean up the shelf, replace some lighting in there, and then put everything back. It's a big job. It's going to take a couple days, so now's the time to add to the collection while we're rearranging. And this little guy came out really nice. I actually think that chimney was on this lamp, but it doesn't matter, the same size. So it's got some great design on the bottom. The font is a little plain, but pretty cool. So this was my $60 investment today in two things that we collect. And these little crystalline, I should have looked one up on eBay and see what they're going for. Or, you know, eBay's not the greatest place for getting accurate prices, because, you know, people can ask whatever they want for them, but these would be great to display with our two complete crystalline lamp vaporizer assembly. So let me pop on real quick and see what eBay gets for these little guys, just to let you know. This probably sell for as is with a chimney on it, which, you know, they're like $30 to get a new one. This is an original because of the nice finished top, the Aladdin inscription. The new ones are a little different. You get these in a locks on type base, which is what this is, or the slip fit style. So this is a locks on type collar on that burner, and then the other one they call heelless, which has a bunch of these kind of things, and it slips over. Actually, it looks kind of like this, only in that size. So that's a heelless. So make two styles. You get either one. Aladdin's been in business this whole time. Still make them today. So let me pop in. I'm going to see what these things are worth, and I'll come back. All right, I went on eBay and looked, and they're not much value. They're $20 now, so no big deal. But you know, the complete unit, back when we first got our first one, the complete unit used to sell for around $150, you know, retail, and price has been coming down on these things. I guess not too many people care about them, but I think they're cool. I don't really care. So guys, gals, this is one of our hobbies, collecting these. Kind of make them pretty. They don't need to be perfect. I have wick, but I'm not really changing them out. I'm kind of leaving patina. I cleaned that cap up a little bit, but I didn't clean it perfect. It's getting pretty thin down at the bottom, actually. I love the Art Deco part. You know, all the pretty doodads and stuff, especially, you know, in these glass pieces. It's nice when the fonts have something going on as well, but something different, something cool, something for our collection. Guys and gals, thanks for watching. Appreciate the comments. Remember, I check comments absolutely every morning. I sit down to breakfast, and I'm not done until all comments are answered. So if you want to comment about lamps or a previous video, or just want to say hi, I will see you in the morning in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up on the way out. We'll see you on the next video.